Yo, what's up, YouTube? So today, let's talk about it. Today we're gonna talk about Xbox One exclusives and compare them to PlayStation 4 exclusives. Now, what people are saying is that the Xbox One exclusives they don't match up to the PlayStation 4 exclusive. So we're gonna take a deep dive and look. So I did a little research here and I came up with a list of Xbox One exclusives to compare to the PlayStation 4 exclusives. Now, if I left out a game, don't shoot me. I mean, I did the best I could to research. But I think this is a pretty realistic comparison. Now, someone made the point, or tried to make the point, that Xbox should not be trying to compete with PlayStation 4. They should find their own niche titles. But I beg to differ. I mean, Xbox and PlayStation, they're direct competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like Nintendo Switch, it's that side it's a companion console. It's got its own exclusives. But when you look at PlayStation and Xbox, they share the same multiplats for the most part. So it would be dumb for Xbox not to try to compete. I mean, they're going after the same audience in the same market. You have to offer what your competition offers plus more. So what we're gonna look at is Microsoft doing that? Is Microsoft offering the same level of games or exclusive titles as PlayStation? And I know there's some people out there that's gonna be like, hey, Xbox doesn't have exclusives. I can play them on PC. Well, everybody ain't out to get a PC, man. You know what I'm saying? PC is a great platform. Not knocking PC, but you do have players that are console players and don't plan on changing that anytime soon. So let's take a look. Let's start off with PlayStation 4. Okay, first title, Uncharted 4, banger. You know what I'm saying? Cult classic. I'm playing through Uncharted 4 and it's a great game. I think it's a little overrated by some Sony fans. I mean, as great of a game as it is, some people look at it as the end all be all, but it is a good game. You know what I'm saying? The Last Guardian, I haven't really played this title. I plan on renting it one day, giving it a try, but I hear it's got mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people don't. But hey, it's still a game or an experience that you can experience on Xbox. No Man's Sky. I know this was recently announced to come out for Xbox, but if we look at it back in 2016, this game was not available for Xbox. So this was an exclusive for Sony system. Persona 5. Not my type of game. Not really a fan. Don't even plan on trying it out. But hey, it's got its fan base. Still, it's a PlayStation exclusive, so you have to give kudos to Sony for providing an experience or a game not available on any other platform. Ratchet and Clank, I own this game. I played through it a little bit. I'm backlogged, so it's really hard for me to get through games. I like to play little bits and pieces of games at a time to progress through it. But Ratchet and Clank it's a classic franchise, and I mean I like it so far. It's a good title. Dragon Quest Builder, not my type of game, but hey, it's a game not available on the Xbox platform. Yakuza 6, I never really tried it, but I hear great things about it. I may pick it up one day when there's a sale in the PlayStation Store, or rent it, maybe whatnot. Who knows? But still, it's another game not available on the competing platform. I'm sorry, I got The Last Guardian twice. Might be. Now this gets me. MLB The Show 16. Look, Sony has an exclusive on an entire, I don't want to say genre, but a sport. You can't get a baseball game anywhere else but on Sony's platform. And yeah, don't even bring up RBI baseball. I mean, that looks like a Wii game. It doesn't even have real baseball players. So wow, I don't know what Microsoft can do about that one. Street Fighter 5, classic fighting game, only available on the PlayStation platform. And then what really kills it Sony brought a whole nother experience to the console player. PlayStation VR with the whole slew of games. Now, some of these games I wouldn't really call them games. They were more like experiences, like pick up a block, put it down. But still, I mean, it's people enjoyed it, and it's something that could only be done on the PlayStation console at the time. So let's look over at Microsoft's platform. We got Forza Horizon 3. I'm not really a big race car fan or race car driving game fan, but I can say I do love the Horizon series. Ever since that Forza Horizon Fast and Furious DLC, it was like a free DLC that came out for Xbox. Oh, it made me a believer. I love the Forza Horizon series. Next up, Gears of War 4, banger, awesome campaign. The multiplayer is dope, and the graphics, man, on the Xbox One X is beautiful. I mean, kudos to Microsoft for doing such a great job at Gears of War 4. I can't say that the ending was a little disappointing. I think it could have had like a better ending, but I don't want to, detract that from the game. While you're playing the game is great, especially when you're playing co-op. Recore, this game gets there's a lot of negativity surrounding this game, but it's not really a bad game. I think where the negativity stems from is like Microsoft tried to push this off as a AAA title, but nah, it's not a AAA. But it's not a bad game though. It's actually a really good game, especially when you're bored and you just want something to like a platformer to play. This will do it. Dead Rising 4. This game was a disappointment to me because I was a big fan of the Dead Rising 3. Actually, it's one of the launch titles for the Xbox One, and I love that game. But Dead Rising 4 just didn't stack up. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't know. But if you like it, great. Quantum Break. Now this game is underrated. This game here, man, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like a watered down Max Payne. And I love Max Payne, so for it to even, to me, almost be good as Max Payne, that's still good. And kudos to Microsoft for bringing this IP to the Xbox platform. And I just hope they make a sequel and build on the franchise. I hate to see a great franchise just die like Rise. You know what I'm saying? Rise was a really good franchise, and as much criticism as it got, I think there was a lot to build on, especially for a sequel. Now this game, Cobalt, I didn't know anything about this game until I did my research for this video, but I don't know, man, I have to really look at it, see what it is. But hey, it's a game that's available on Xbox that's not available on the competing platform, so we got to give kudos to Microsoft for locking that down. But let's look at it. Let's compare these titles, right? Now we could debate quality all day. That's really subjective to say what game is better than what. That comes down to personal preference. But what you can't debate is quantity and variety. I mean, pretty much look at it. Sony offers the same type of games as Xbox, but more of them, along with the PlayStation VR experience. I mean, but hey, let's look on down to 2017, right? Let's start off with Xbox. PUBG, banger. Now I know it when it came out, it had a lot of bugs, and glitches, and things like that, and it still does. But man, I played a lot of games on this, and I love it, man. Especially when you're running with a squad. This is one of the most popular platforms on PC and Xbox. I know quite a few people that bought an Xbox just to play this game. So you gotta give kudos to Microsoft for locking this title down. Super Lucky Tales. If you like Spyro the Dragon, I think you'll like Super Lucky Tales. And I'm not saying Super Lucky Tales is anyway as great of a franchise as Spyro the Dragon was, but it has some platforming elements from Spyro, and has a little bit of that cartoony style Conker's Bad Fur Day, but rated rated G. You know what I'm saying? It's more for kiddies, but you know, I ran through the game. It's not really a long game. It's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Forza 7. I'm not really a race car driver type game player, but from my understanding, this is like the king of the crop when it comes to racing games. Cuphead, great game. This is a great game. I got it. I haven't beaten it yet, but man, I really love the art style and the gameplay. It's really dope. Kudos to Microsoft for bringing this title to the Xbox. Halo Wars 2 is not really my style. I'm not really a RTS type player, but hey, it's still a game that's available on the Xbox platform that's not available on the PlayStation. And Tacoma, I don't know. I looked at this game, doesn't interest me, but hey, if you like it, great. But hey, a game is a game, you know. Now let's look at the PlayStation for 2017. Again, Hellblade. I know it got announced it's coming to Xbox in 2018, but again, this game was not available on the Xbox platform in 2017. And the game looks interesting. I haven't played it yet, but I got it pre-ordered, and I'm gonna play through it. It looks real interesting. I was gonna get it on PlayStation. I was just waiting on the sale, but since it got announced for Xbox, and you know, I like, you know, getting achievements. I already got it pre-ordered for the Xbox. The Last of Us Lost Legacy, just a continuation of the Uncharted 4, but still, hey, it was like, I think it was like a $20 game. The game is the game. Like some people argue it's a DLC. Man, I would love to have a $20 DLC for Quantum Break or Rise, you know, to come out this year. Gravity Rush 2, not my type of game, but some people like it. Game is a game. My bad, I put 2 after Horizon Zero done. Now this game is awesome. I'm still playing through this game actually, and I love it. It was like repetitive for a moment for me. It's like the waypoints. I didn't understand the waypoints. I didn't understand which way to go. I kept running around in a circle. So I was really being unfair to this game. But you know, when I stopped and really learned how to play the game, man, this game is, man, I wish it would have came out for Xbox. This game is like one of the best games, if not the best game to come out in this generation. It's that great of a game. It is what it is. Neo, haven't played it. Hear a lot of great things about it. Nier Automata, same thing. I haven't played it. Hear great things about it. Thinking about grabbing this one though really soon. Yakuza 0. Again, I don't know anything about the Yakuza series, but I'm gonna give it a try. Crash Bandicoot, classic franchise. Kudos to Sony for locking that down for the year 2017. Kudos to Sony for locking this game down for 2017. Classic franchise. I know it got announced for Xbox. That's great. But again, this was a game that wasn't available in 2017. Gran Turismo Sports. You know, it's a race car game available for the PlayStation platform. So kudos, you know, for bringing their own race car game. Again, same thing applies from last year. Sony's the only console with a baseball game. Now, these two games pioneered everybody's golf. I didn't even know these games existed. But hey, a game is a game. Knack 2. Knack 2 is pretty dope. I tried it out, the demo. And the fact it's co-op. I didn't get to try the co-op thing out, but that's, you know, Sony is normally single player focused, and for them to offer like a single player type game with a co-op experience, that's great. I want to see more of that from Sony. That's probably the reason why I lean more towards Xbox, because, you know, I like to play with friends. Xbox is more of a social platform, but you know what I'm saying, I think Sony is starting to venture out there, especially looking at this game Knack, you know, with the whole co-op experience. Knack 2, I'm sorry. And then the PlayStation VR, more PlayStation VR titles were available on the PlayStation. Now look at the PlayStation list and compare it to Xbox. Whew, it's looking spooky for Xbox. Looking real spooky in 2017. It's like PlayStation And it's like they were doing it on the low. I mean, look, man, they were just dropping titles after titles. Man. Anyway, let's look at 2018. Let's start with PlayStation. Shadow of the Colossus. I hear that's a great game. I plan on renting it, giving it a try. It looks good to me. God of War. Can't wait till that game to come out. That's gonna be epic. It's like God of War and Resident Evil, like my favorite franchises of all time in video games. Detroit Become Human. Looks to be a great game. I really love those interactive type games, like Hidden Agenda. So I'm excited for Detroit Become Human. Spider-Man 2018 game looks awesome. The last couple Spider-Man games were disappointing, but so I hope we're not overhyping this game. But just looking at the trailers, it looks like it's gonna be the Spider-Man we've always wanted to play. Dragon Quest 11. I don't know, man. I haven't really been into Japanese RPGs in a minute. I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy 15 right now, but I don't know if this is turn-based or not. But I mean, hey, I can't complain, man. A game is a game. The more the merrier. Nino Kuni 2. I don't know. The graphics look beautiful in this game, honestly, especially if you cel shaded. But I don't know. The story looks kind of corny to me, especially if you fighting rats. Well, who knows, man? I might give it a try. And again, MLB The Show 2018. That's another baseball title. We don't have any baseball games on Xbox, so. And then again, the PlayStation VR. Even more PlayStation VR titles for PlayStation. Now let's look at 2018 for Xbox. Oh, and what we know so far. So we know we got Sea of Thieves. I really like the game. I agree. It can get repetitive. Seems to be a lack of content, but for some reason I love the grind, man. I want to become a legend pirate, and the fact that Rare has announced that they're going to be dropping more and more content, that's exciting. So I understand, people complain that it should have released more content, especially if it would be a $60 game. Yeah, that's the criticism's fair, but to bash the game and call it Sea of Thieves and all that, I think that's a little overboard. It's not a bad game. It isn't. State of Decay 2. I'll have to try the game. The game looks like it could be fun. The graphics, I don't know, man. I don't feel like Microsoft is putting their all into the graphics. Like they gave us this Xbox One X, and it feels like they're taking shortcuts when it comes to developing games. You know what I'm saying? Like the animations. It's like they're just using like the easiest API and just putting games together and releasing it where Sony is like really starting from scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's like Xbox is just giving us frozen biscuits, you know what I mean, from the store, and then Sony is making it from scratch with that old Southern grandma recipe. That's how I feel right now about the games that we're getting in 2018. But I can say Crackdown is a game that I'm really excited for. I really like the first Crackdown, not so much the second one. But Crackdown was a great game, and I didn't even think the game would be that great. I think I got it when I bought I bought the game because it came with like a Halo demo or something like that. I can't remember. But when I played it, I said, man, this is a great game. Like, I was really surprised how good of a game this was. And I really wish I could scratch these two off the list because they are garbage, French garbage. That's what they are. Deep Rock Galactic and Darwin Project. I played both of these games. Deep Rock Galactic, I guess, I don't know. Not my type of game. And Darwin Project, it's like, man, somebody threw that game together and released it. But I said it before, a game is a game. But I don't have no intentions of playing those games or continue to play those games. I tried it out and I uninstalled it. Now, Now what really gets me, and what you have to give Sony kudos, is their roadmap. Like, we know of games to come years down the line, right? With Xbox, we don't hardly know anything. Like Microsoft has to do a better job of incentivizing people to buy their platform. I know the Game Pass, that's great. All these Xbox Live features, you can download and play apps on the Xbox, cool. But man, give people a roadmap. Like, let people know when they buy your platform, this is what they're investing in, and that's what Sony does a great job. Look, they have Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, Days Gone, The Last of Us 2, Left Alive. These games are coming. You know what I'm saying? And some people might argue, well, they might get canceled, delayed. So what? There's excitement around this brand. People feel like the money that they put into their PlayStation is an investment for the games in the future. And these games do look exciting. Rumor has it, HR is coming out. It's SOCOM. It's supposed to be the SOCOM, a SOCOM type title for PlayStation. Dreams, Concrete Genie, Erica. I don't care about those games, but hey, it's still games that is going to be available for the platform. Medieval, Yakuza 6. Look how Sony brings excitement around their platform. And then let's take a look at Xbox. Action. This is a game with characters with no faces. Come on, Microsoft. Come on. But hey, I'm still going to give it a try. The game is a game. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to be unfair. Fable game. It's a rumor. We don't even know. Nothing's been official. A Forza card game. Nothing's been official. It's a rumor. But come on. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Looks like a great game. Ori and the Blind Forest. I'll be honest. I couldn't even get into the first Ori. So I really don't think the second one's going to intrigue me. But who knows? But man, let's like look at this, man. Look at this list of games on the PlayStation side and compare it to Microsoft. And I did this because I wanted people to see to have a visual to look, man. I mean, I'm rocking with the Xbox brand all day, right? But man, we can't just sit here and just act like everything is all dandy, man. Like, come on, Microsoft, you gotta compete, bro. Like, oh, like I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting a good fight, but after a while, bro, things are looking. The grass is looking green on the other side, and that's your color. You rep green, but the PlayStation is looking greener on the other side, man. And I really made this video so people can wake up, man. Like, come on, don't just like get a game or two a year and be happy and say Microsoft satisfies my needs as a gamer. Nah, bruh. No. And I'm not saying any of these are bad games. Even if I don't like it or play the game, I can't say they're bad games because that's subjective, man. You know what I'm saying? What you consider a good game might be bad to me, and what I consider a bad game might be good to you, and vice versa. But what I am saying, bro, look at this. Look at the quantity, bro. Microsoft is a $90 billion company. There is no reason they should be getting outplayed like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Golden State Warriors with Durant, this all-star team, and they can't make it to the playoffs, bro. Like, all this talent, all these resources, and y'all getting beat by the Charlotte Hornets. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Microsoft? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Just leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? If you really like the content, like, subscribe, hit me up, man. We could talk about it. We could debate about it. You know what I'm saying? It's video games to me, man. One of my favorite hobbies, if not the favorite. But it's sad, bro. It really is, dog. I'm not even gonna damage control, bro. This if Microsoft list would be a good list. if there wasn't no PlayStation. But when you're in competition, when you do business, you compete. You know what I'm saying? Things look great until you look across the street and see what your competitors doing. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what some of your favorite games are. If you don't like certain games, some games I may have missed, you know, put that in the comment. Let me know. All right, y'all take care. Peace out.